Hello, good morning, happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining me for another Saints and Angels Oracle deck reading for our week to come. Today is our final Friday for October. It's Halloween here in America. Welcome, thanks for joining. We have our theme, so for October, of course, it'll still be present and lingering into this first week in November for us. The Four of Swords and the Hermit. And I don't know about you all, but it seemed to be a perfect theme and energies to intermingle with the fall equinox where I'm at, and sort of the winding down and preparing for winter, and sort of tuckering in for that time of year, that more isolated, secluded, quiet kind of stage and phase, right? So, and whether you're in a different part of the world, it could still be a wonderful seed planted and preparing to bloom for springtime version instead of fall time version, of course. Seeds grow in the dark underground for sure. So that could be a bit of what that kind of hermetic energy could be more in your life. But for me, in the last in this month, in the last couple of weeks, it's for sure every Friday I've come on and said how prevalent and malleable to me the lessons, the teaching, the concepts and energies asked to be looked at, worked through, worked on with the Four of Swords and the Hermit. So I hope you're finding good work as well, and that'll lead us into our first Friday for next week in November, where we'll have a new theme to work with. But here we are today. We'll have our final Friday card. I'm super excited to see what they have in store for us for this week here to come. If you're brand new, welcome. Thank you so much for checking this out. I do these readings every Friday, one card for the week, and then, like I said, we have a theme that will last the whole month that comes from traditional tarot. If you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. If you come to see these videos every Friday, I really appreciate everyone. Dear friends, internet friends, strangers alike, who maybe you come every Friday but you've never told me you do. I really appreciate everyone who joins, and the energies that come with this wonderful routine are always so uplifting and centering for me that I just wanted to give a little bit of thanks today for that. Other than that, let's just get down to business, I guess. We'll do a little grounding meditation to get ourselves in a place of being good audience, and then we'll ask our cards for a message. So this is not hypnosis, like I always say. If you're doing something else or driving, dishes, whatever, that's cool. It's just a quick heart-centered meditation to get us grounded in the moment. So if you can't close your eyes and you're doing something else, that's all right. Try to become more conscientious in whatever you are doing. Notice the physical sensations, notice your emotions, notice your energy, and all the things around you more clearly, honestly, and openly while I lead us through this little bit of meditation. But for those of us who can, I'm going to close my eyes down now and lead us. You're welcome to as well, or you can just relax your gaze. Get comfortable where you are, and let's get going. So let's just take a few moments to take some conscious breaths. Whatever your body is craving, whatever the moment needs. Breathe it in, release it out. Settling down into that spacious, ever-present, present moment. Letting go of all of the thoughts, to-dos, your tasks, all of your past and future ideas and thoughts, just seeing them dissipate in your peripheral, sliding out of the scene, allowing yourself to focus on that center image, center stage. Feel yourself in that beautiful spotlight place, the center of the universe. That point of perspective that only you witness and observe, that you operate from and perceive the world from. Take a moment to feel it out. Feel the sensations in your body. Notice the energy feels like. Just taking stock. No need to assess or suppress or change. Just noticing today in this moment how you feel. Notice the quality of air around you, the temperature. Notice the fresh air. Maybe it's stuffy where you are, cool or humid. Perhaps it's sunny or cloudy. You can notice that gauge brightness around you. Centering, grounding down into just this moment. Taking a breath, feel it. Let it go as you pass over the threshold to another new moment. Breathing freedom into that new moment. Letting it be clear of all the stigmas, of assumptions and expectations. Letting it be free to be what it is in this very singular moment. And then releasing and relinquishing that idea. With an out breath, feeling that threshold again, crossing the boundary into a new breath in a new moment. As that one passes, no need to hold on to it or wish it was different. Let it go. And breathe in that next one the way you'd like to. Making it fresh, special, and yet also able to relinquish and let it go with the out breath, setting it free in all its beauty, in its uniqueness, ready to receive and breathe in another new, clear moment. Seeing the breath like blank pages. Relaxing, knowing you don't need to fill those pages. Just witnessing and observing their clarity, their beauty. undisturbed, unperturbed, glad to be open and free. Let these words and visions, the symbols, bleed through into you to seep porously down past the pavement, into the soil beneath, into that deep ground, into your heart, to your soul, to the very center of you. Bringing with it the freedom, that gift of just being as is. No need to change. No need to force, present anything. Simply being. Is always just enough. Something to be joyous about, to be grateful for, to deeply appreciate these few moments, these minutes of renewal, reprieve, and release. They're personal, they're just for you. Feeling grateful for this present, this gift, this offering you hold out to yourself. Unchaining, unbinding, releasing yourself to that blank openness, to being exactly what you already are. Let's take a moment to fill our cup with gratitude, with happiness, thankfulness, appreciation, admiration, love, whatever words stick out to you, or perhaps something I didn't even say come to mind. That is perfect. See yourself like a cup filling up, pouring over even these beautiful sensations, emotions, truths even. The energy is undeniable. Just embrace it and allow it to spill over you in this moment. Covering you, blanketing yourself. If you're having difficulty connecting or thanking yourself, feeling the love, you can have some of mine, for I offer out freely unconditional appreciation, love, and gratitude for you, for your energies, for your audience here in this practice, this video, this gathering of hearts, minds, and souls that we have all sat down together for. I acknowledge your unique presence, and I thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart for your offering, for your light and love. I feel it and recognize it, and send you infinite love and appreciation. Take a moment to visualize friends around the world, strangers, and acquaintances alike, gathering in support of freedom, of peace, of love, of purpose. Allow the vision to show you a chain, a linking together, a bond, a circle created for all of us to be held within and to hold others within as well. Let's take a final breath here together, breathing in love and out love. Sealing this gathering and preparing to open our eyes. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Get ready to open your eyes as I ring my bowl. Now we'll take out our wonderful, beloved Saints and Angels deck, and we will thank them for their unique energies, for their observation, witnessing, for their audience, for their love and light. We acknowledge and feel it, Saints and Angels, God, Source, Mother Earth, the elementals, fairies, our ancestors, both before and after us, the ascended masters, all of those beings of higher and lower densities and frequencies who witness and engage in our beautiful adventure here on earth, witnessing and helping along the way to bring in more light and love, to help guide the collective. We ask if you could offer through these beautiful cards here on October 31st, 2025, under our dual theme, the Four of Swords and the Hermit. If you could offer a working piece of advice through this beautiful deck, support or guidance, something that could be an anchor point or a North Star to move towards in this week here as we transition from October to November. We thank you and ask for a message individually and collectively. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shuffle up my deck here. Feeling it out. Take it down perhaps. Feel a little bit of, let's do a knock and come. Okay. Peaceful with the Holy Spirit. I love this card. What a beautiful message. What a strong resonance is peace. You know, one thing I'll just say before I read the card, from the book, is that one message and lesson that I've been working through and that I've been personally, receiving and unpacking for a few weeks, months, maybe now, is that a peaceful mind, a peaceful state of mind is in itself a joyous gift. And sometimes a peaceful state almost seem, neutrality, balanced, happiness can almost be boring, can almost seem muted, can almost start asking myself, am I disassociating? Am I disconnected? I want more. I want bigger bliss. I want happier love. I want adventurous laughter. All of these big heightened peaks that we almost want to trade peace of mind for, because they seem more more, more felt. They seem like, but a joyous peace of mind is actually the most stable state of all of those high emotions. It contains those heightened sensations in itself. It really does. And to remind myself that peace of mind is a joyous state, in itself, really helps me to not get into that questioning mode to where I start to see, is this neutrality boring? Am I sick of it? Is it not good enough? A lot of those things really come up, so relaxing into the comfort of peace of mind, to me, it has been such a deep lesson of many, many layers and tangled up knots and things that, as soon as I think I've come down into it and plot myself down and I'm done and I get it, not before long, there'll be this kind of, peripheral sensation, this tiny, barely perceptible sensation of uncomfortability that starts to, friction, or irk or itch. And learning how to assess and look at that and not bring it in the forefront and make a whole thing about it, throw peace out the window because of it, but instead to allow myself to still sit in the peace and witness as best as I can from this centered state whatever the itching is about, has really been so helpful to me. Now I'll read page 63, Peaceful. The Holy Spirit has descended upon you and the situation you're inquiring about. Get in touch with this divine energy by focusing upon the peace that's deep within your heart. This serenity is like the gemstone at the core of a boulder, and you will have to dig deep within yourself to find it. This might require that you spend some quiet time alone in stillness. Rest assured that the Holy Spirit's peace is pervading the situation and opening the hearts of everyone involved. It brings about compassion so that everyone can see each other's point of view. This engenders forgiveness, which then opens and smooths the path to peacefulness. Allow the Holy Spirit to melt away the ice of anger and fear by shining a warm beam of divine love upon you and the situation. Trust that this can reach deep into everyone's being, invoking a positive change of heart for you and others. As gentle and as pure as a dove, the Holy Spirit heals the situation in a harmonious way. I love the imagery that brings up as well. It's like it gives you the inspiration, the visualizations, the imagery to work with in a meditative state, right? To sit in stillness and to view that Holy Spirit over you like a beautiful light, beautiful ray reaching down into you and melting away, the hardness of anger, the hardness of fear, the ice-like freezing that happens, and speaking from experience, speaking, from my own encounterings of those bits within me, it's very personal. And all I could do is encourage others and hope that this encourages others to do that time. To do that meditation and spend that time with yourself, with the Holy Spirit, and allow it to light you up, to see what it brightens within you, what it shines lights on, what it melts, what those puddles feel like, what's left over afterwards, what's inside that ice sculpture. Remind me of a poem I wrote a long time ago. Which perhaps maybe I'll share on Telegram if anyone's interested in reading that. But I'm going to let it go now. It's been long enough this morning. Thank you so much for joining me here today on Friday on Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone if you're seeing this in real time. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, beautiful weekend. And if you are in the future, hey, messages for you anyways. Have a wonderful day. I hope I'll see you another time. Any Friday, you can find me on Telegram or YouTube, but shoot. Yeah, see you next time.